Hey everybody, I wanted to make like a little fun video. I don't know how long this will be by the time I'm done, but I wanted to explain like what it's like being almost MR27. Okay, I'm master rank 26. I'm like really close to MR27, and I wanted you to know as a potential player and as a viewer what exactly I do at this point. So I only have 14,000, 15,000 more mastery. That means that after 5 new weapons, I'm mastery rank 27. And then I have to wait again for like a year or two or more for them to come out with more content. This means that I'm always in like a loop of like, okay, I've done all the leveling, but that's not the worst part, okay? There's so much more to do in the game other than just level up your mastery. I'm going to go over in this video. So quickly, I'm just going to show you what I have in my Codex, okay, in terms of gear. Whenever I meet somebody new, I'm like, all right, let's go check out your profile or whatever. So we'll check the codex in a bit. Let's view my profile. I always view somebody's profile. I look at their equipment, okay, and then their stats. I usually generally look at like what frames they've used the most, etc., etc. I haven't played Frost Prime in so long, okay, but as you can see, I have completed 493 out of 494, quote unquote. But actually, I've completed it all. Okay, the last thing that it says I need is K drives, but I've leveled them all. DE just hasn't updated the game yet, so I've leveled everything and all the K drives. I have every single Warframe leveled up, and most of them formed. Primaries, I have every single one that's available, including the Lados and the Vandals and everything like that. Secondaries, I have all leveled up as well. Melees, I have all leveled. Sentinels, I have all leveled. Companions, I have all leveled. Vehicles, I have all leveled, even though it says I don't level K drives. I have it all leveled. Arc guns, I have all leveled. Arc melee, I have all leveled, and all the amps I have leveled. You have to actually guild these, same as Zaws. You have to level them up technically twice, and you only get the normal amount of mastery rank from that. So what that means is I don't really need to grind for EXP much unless I'm forming shit, and like I've already done that with everything that I really much need. So then I'm left with the second end game, which is fashion, right? So I have a couple of mainframes I like. Okay, I really like playing in Naros. Okay, and a lot of the other frames, I'll do like a different video for like the fashion stuff. But like I've got to the point where like I have the decorations that I really do want. Like I don't really need much else. I've decorated my ship. My dojo looks nice. I even have a like I have a lot of the collectibles from like events and stuff. As you can see back here, I even have like the Cetus stuff. I'm still collecting a couple of them from the Syndicates. It's just I have so much. A Ludoplex. Okay, I have all that. That's fine. And then there's another end game which you have to look into, which I'll show you right now, which is actually like Eidolon hunting to unlock focus. Okay, I haven't yet maxed out my focus trees. This means that even being almost MR27, I still have to work on maxing all of these. I recently just bought all of the Moderai slots, but I still haven't leveled them all, and I still haven't increased my pool up to something high. That means that I'm forced to go do focus farms every day, in which I'm only able to gain approximately like 375,000 standing. But then I could do focus conversions, okay, for Eidolon shards and stuff like that. Here, I'll give you an example for bonus standing. If you look in the bottom right corner, I get 400,000 standing from just turning in some Eidolon shards. And this is just mainly from like a 2x3 or 3x3, which is for Eidolons. I haven't yet made a video on Eidolon hunting. I don't think I will. It's kind of like old content. I like the Orb Mother fight, to be honest. But I have to max out all these trees. This is pretty tedious, and I'm still interested in doing it. I've actually been running Eidolons a little bit more. I think this weekend I ran maybe about 14, 15 of them. So now my profile I have about 64 Hydra Captures. This is not a lot to me. Personally, I want to get around like to 200 or 300 capture area. But if I'm capturing about 10 a day, it's going to take me about a month. And like that 10 a day is like all day. Because the way I run like 2x3s or 3x3s. 3x3s is if I'm with a good team. That's just because like I'm not super crazy in the way I run triathlon runs for the captures and such. So I'm mainly running over a course of like 10 to 20 hours because they make it so you can only run them at nighttime and you only get 50 minutes, and during those 50 minutes I'm only capturing 2 to 3 hydralists. But yeah, so it just takes some time. If you do like five of them in one night, like that's cool, but like damn dude, those people are crazy. So yeah, so I have to do focus a little bit, do some more runs, get more arcanes. I have a lot of them maxed out, not all of them. I decorated my ship nice. I got a lot of the noggles. I've been collecting some stuff. I recently got a Kubro bust, which, if I remember correctly, is right here. This is new. That's from Barketeer. I made it in my last video. You should go check that out. I don't really have much left to do, except I have a couple collectibles that I need, and we'll go over that real quick. I've done all the quests. I have most of the fragments, most of the art gallery. Just most, not all, okay? I would say most. I would have to go out and go grab all these. I don't know. A lot of these are just like Fortuna and Plains of Eidolon. But I have most of the in-game mission ones. So I don't really care to do those that much. Art galleries. You usually get all those by like defaults. The mods though. A lot of people have this problem where they don't have mods. Me on the other hand, I have almost all of them. If you can see this bar here, I have all of the mods on this left side of the bar. Most of these are just syndicates. Do you see how little that is? I can almost scroll in less than one frame, like where these mods are from. Okay, and most of these are from the right 3 syndicates that I don't have, and I can just go buy these. I'll need kinetic diversion. I'm on my way to try to get that. I don't think to show the conclave mods anymore. But most of these are indeed from the syndicates that I need to get. So I'll probably end up buying these off somebody. And then there's like Vengeful Revenant's a nice stance. Not really too crazy on like rushing to get these. But it's okay. You know, we could take our time. Scan and stuff wise, like in my Codex, I have most of the Codex unlocked. Okay, not all of it once again, but just most. I think a lot of these guys are Fortuna. So I think I'm going to go to Fortuna at some point this week and just scan a bunch of dudes. I don't know what these guys are. It looks like they're like chargers or something. But looking over these, it looks like this is mainly just content from Fortuna. Not too much of a big deal. Once again, being MR 26, almost 27, I have almost all of the things unlocked that I could. For relics, I have so many relics. I have crazy amounts of platinum. 11k is actually not that crazy. I actually met a guy recently who was like 90k and like even more. I have almost 200 million credits. Okay, next week I'm going to try to get to 250 or 300 million. Or not next week, next credit weekend. In my inventory, I've got a bunch of slots actually. If we look at my weapons, if we sort by owned, I have a bunch of Prisma weapons, okay, and Mara weapons just chilling that I'm going to be giving away or selling to people. Like, this is what I call a physical investment. Just in case platinum were to crash and everything would cost more, I could just sell these and I can make platinum back. I'm not too stressed. So if you ever have like extra funds for platinum, I would recommend investing in those. You do need to get slots and stuff. I have a lot of weapon slots, and I have 2 Warframe slots. I bought these recently for Hildrun and Wisp, and then whatever prime they're gonna come out with. I could probably sell one of these, but like it's like I don't really care. Like platinum's nothing to me. Okay. Since I have everything, so I like whenever something comes out, I just buy it if I like really want it. Okay, the whole star chart has been completed. Arbitrations are a thing that I could do, and I probably should be doing more, but I don't really need to level that much stuff because I don't really feel like I have to level any mods or anything. I just don't feel like I have to. Like, a lot of what I'm missing is just like miscellaneous stuff that doesn't really matter, like Bane mods or like primed fast hands and stuff like that. Like, maybe for like fun builds, but I'm mainly catered towards the end game sort of builds. I've been experimenting with some more fun builds. It's whatever. I also am, I believe, a Typhoon in Conclave. I believe I could view my syndicate for that. That means that I am one of the highest tiers. Let me see what I am. I am a Typhoon. That means I'm maxed out on Conclave PvP. I'm at the end game in PvP. I may be missing some skins. I just don't like PvP anymore after they changed it. I used to post PvP videos on this channel. They are hidden. They're not on the channel anymore for like public access. I may release them later, maybe in like a montage, but that content has been gone for a while when they did the parkour changes. So it's just something that I would have to look at. Challenges, I don't know what these are. These are achievements. I have most of the achievements. I don't know what some of these are. Fall into or valves from a coolant drive from 275 meters. This is all bullshit. Okay, like it doesn't matter. But yeah, I've maxed out my Conclave syndicates. I've maxed out my left 3 syndicates. We don't fuck with the left or the right syndicates. It doesn't make any sense. I'm also maxed out in the Cephalon Samaris, which you get by default, I think. So it doesn't matter. Ostron, Quills, Old Mate, Vent Kids, and Voxelaris. I went over this, I believe, in my first video. Okay, but being MR26, this is a more specific video towards that. Got the fashion going on for my cats. Okay, I've got a lot of things. Okay, resource-wise, like, I'm not hurting on anything, dude. Like, I have hundreds of thousands of, like, every resource. It's just crazy. I could do more farming. I just don't anymore. Almost 13 million nanospores. Absolutely crazy. Like, a lot of people hurt for alloy plates, you know, to get their Kavats. I have 4.3 million of those. Ferrite, 2.6. Salvage, 2.3. Rubido, 1 million. Polymer, 690,000. We actually ran a polymer bundle mission yesterday for like an hour. I got like 70,000 polymer from that. Okay. So, like, this right here is like less than 10 hours of farming. That's not a lot of time at all, to me at least, because I'm like a real big gamer guy, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I like to grind. Like, I have like these are like the core resources. You feel me? Like, these are like the basic resources right here that you'll have a lot of. Cryotic, this is probably the most bullshit one to farm. I invested in remote observers for some reason, but I have like everything else. Like, I'm not hurting that much. I did do a video where I cleared my inventory as well, if you wanted to check that out. But I'm pretty much set. Like, I'm just kind of waiting for the new content to come out. I trade periodically. I'm not really like going as hard as I could have been like in the past. The Riven market and stuff, like, yeah, I could be going hard on like Rivens and shit like that, but I don't really feel like farming Kuva. I would rather farm Platinum and buy the Riven just straight out that I really much needed. It's not really something that I need to go crazy over and waste all my time and resources getting Kuva and gambling. I have a gambling addiction as is. But yeah, so it's not really too interesting for this kind of tier level other than like the end game content of running Eilons, Orb Mother, and preparing for future events and updates. It's been kind of dry a little bit lately for Warframe for updates. I think for like the last like 2 or 3 weeks. We're going to be getting the new melee changes soon. That's not really anything that's too crazy that we have to worry about. And then the big thing is going to be Hildren's release, as well as her new arc gun. I don't know how that's going to perform per se. And then Mist and whatever Prime Warframe they want to come out with. But if we look here, the Mesa Prime Access is now live. If you look at this, it's been almost 3 months, and they usually get that out after 3 months. So 17 more days left or more, about 17 more days. So we're looking at about in March, whenever they're doing the anniversary. That's probably when they're going to be releasing. I believe it's going to be either Atlas Prime or Equinox Prime. All right, you heard it here. Okay. I'm going to be making some more videos later. for what you could potentially be doing. I don't want to upload too much gameplay to this channel unless I'm like showing how to do something specific, because in my mind as a player, you don't really want to see me like playing the game unless I'm on live stream. Okay, so for YouTube wise, I'm just going to be strictly uploading guides or informational videos, or perhaps like crazy runs of me doing some high level content. If they bring back raids, I think it would be fun showing off how, as a group, we communicate during raids. They said that this year they plan on bringing them back. They took them out about a year ago. I think it's been a little bit more than a year, about like a year and a week or a year and 2 months or something like that, because it's quote-unquote niche content, okay, that most people, I actually like did quotations with my hands there, niche content that some people don't actually run, and I think that'd be fun for the channel. If not, I'll probably do that in live stream. My Twitch will be down below as well. I'm going to be doing those on Discord if they come out again, so if you are a viewer and you needed to run raids and you really don't have a community or players to run with, you're welcome to join the Discord and be part of that. If you're also a viewer and you just want to like talk and hang out, I am open to that. Like, I'm on Discord like a lot. Just go ahead and join down below. Make sure to leave a like, leave a subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching the video, and let me know how I did in the comments. Thank you.